That burn was so fantastic, I need a gallon of milk and a tub of chapstick. Coming in this bitch with rhyme swinging and double backflips. If you can't keep up or having fucking trouble, practice. Welcome to After the Burn.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Yo.
Why don't my buttons work?
Are we doing another afterburn?
We're afterburning right now, my friend.
That's weird. See, when you started this whole thing, you said we were gonna do
one and then
spices and one afterburn.
Yeah, I thought about it, but now here we're at. We've got Twitch on here. Just be real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know why this doesn't work. That irritates you, boy.
Dog, I got a great idea for your button thing.
What? What is this? Tell me.
And you know what I've noticed? You might not be you, maybe it's your computer setup. You can't do live deucing. I've just noticed. It doesn't work when it's live.
No, and what's fucked up, so yesterday, I turned on my computer, or I go to do some episodes, right? I was going to edit the ones that were going to be pushed out, and all my sound settings, completely gone. So I had to rebuild them yesterday. And I just think to myself, why? Who has this problem? No one else has this problem other than me having this damn problem. I don't get it. But no, I'm gonna stop trying to do any type of deucing on the show. If it's not ready to go, by the time I hit record, it's not happening. Cause nope, it's just bad. It is just bad.
Yeah.
Ugh. I wish it was better.
No, you remember Street Fighter? I think it was Street Fighter, not Mortal Kombat. The round 1 fight. You should put those in your buttons. Round 1, round 2, round 3.
I should. I mean, I might not be able to find exactly them, but I may be able to record it. Round 1.
Yeah.
Fight. Like, I could do it. You know?
Hey, this sounded exactly like the video game that I haven't heard in 20 years.
Yeah. So, that can happen.
Probably spot on.
Probably just nailed it. Probably nailed it.
Probably.
Yeah, so I don't know if this afterburn is going to be about why I can't. Why? Well, you think you have a computer that works just fine, doing things or whatever. And then, like, there's, like, subtle little things. Like, I want to know if other people doing this, do they have a person? Or do they just have, like, a way better method of doing everything that they do? Because, like, things are tough. Like, especially if I'm trying to do something, like load up a beat or whatever, and it takes time to do it. Like, I wonder if people have other people. Like a homie who sits off screen just rocking it. Because I'm telling you, if I had that homie, I'm like, bring up the thing. You know? But then, like, you know, where I used to work, I saw people deuce on the spot all the time. So is it just a matter of getting good and knowing what you're doing?
Let me ask, what's the most you've ever spent on your own personal computer?
The most on my own.
Yeah.
$500. Maybe.
Now, I don't know everything about computers, but do you think maybe that's some of it?
Maybe.
Like if you, let's say you got a $1,500 computer, just the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, could it be dope enough to, like, do shit?
I don't know.
Better?
And that's the hard pill to swallow too, because, like, it's all relative. Like, right? Like, let's say I got a badass computer. Is it really going to load programs that much faster? I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. It probably would, but I can't. You know, it's one of those things where you'd have to buy the computer first to see if it actually does the thing. Better equipment and software. I mean, like, apparently Twitch says I just need some better shit.
You want to do nerd talk? How much RAM you have?
Right now, 16 gigs. No, 16 or 32. Let's see. My computer. Properties. You boys currently rocking 16 gigs of RAM on a i5, not even an i7. So it's an i5. It's an older one. Of course it is. So yeah. Not even new. Not even, like, kind of new. Probably 6 or 7 years old. But what's sad about that is that 6 or 7 year old whatever chip is probably still 5 to 6 years newer than my previous computer's chip. you know, like from if I were ever just to splurge and just do it, I'm pretty sure shit would be nicer. But it's a hard pill to swallow, you know? It's those damn responsibilities as an adult. It's like, this one works.
I'm going to give you some shit, just like last time about the iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker, you always use your computer. Why don't you spend... That's like something you always do, and you always have this shit going on, whether it's MPV or Spicy Freestyles or your graphic design, right? You always got shit going on. Why don't you prioritize your computer? There, I said it.
Honestly, because I feel guilty. I feel guilty.
Guilt.
Yep. That's it. So, maybe for the holidays, I'll buy myself a new computer.
And then, well, at least at that point, if it sucked, then we know it's not the computer.
Well, and then I'd have a better computer, so really, not a big deal. And it's kind of, and also another weird thing too. Like, when you think about computers and stuff, do you build your own, or do you buy pre-built? Now, I know a lot of people like, so you have hardcore folks that I've worked with, like, nah, you got to build your own, which I understand because you get it for a little bit cheaper, right? But if I were to do a pre-built, right? Let's say pre-built without a graphics card, because I have a newer graphics card. Like, I'm talking like 1 or 2 years old, a high-end one. I have that. So if I get a pre-built with no graphics card, put a bunch of RAM in it, and what I like about the pre-built ones that they don't talk about is you can finance something for X amount of months with no interest. Kind of like the iPhone. So I can get a, $2,300 computer, which is probably, let's say, $300 to $400 more expensive than building it on my own. But I could finance it out for a lower thing for the next 2 years with no interest. So it's not a giant dent that I'm taking. It's like I'm a big, and I don't know if this is a bad money habit thing. I'd rather, if I could finance something for a smaller amount with no interest on there, I would rather do that than chunking out the full thing if I didn't have to. Know what I mean? Is that wrong? Switch, is that wrong? Is that dumb? Because I feel like
if it's 0%, I don't think that's wrong at all. Because it doesn't matter. If you pay $2,400 now or $2,400 up, matter, does it?
That's what I say. And what helps me is, like, if my car takes a shit, then I have, like, whatever amount still in my savings in case that happens. But it's not gonna fuck with anything.
Exactly. It goes back to, like, do you refinance your house for 15 years because you can pay it off 15 years earlier, or
do you just pay more when you're 30? Do
you just pay extra? But if you fucking have to, you're not forced to make that, right? It's like
that's where I live.
There's two ways to think about it, because if you're not forced to, you might not pay it off that early. But at the same time, you don't ever want to be in a position where you're forced to pay double the mortgage payment because you signed up for it, right?
Yeah. I'd rather,
because you might have hard times. You might.
Shit happens. You never know what's gonna happen. So, all right. Well, I'll look into investment, Twitch, and everybody, you, my buddy.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say. For whatever it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
When we got Kelly's ThinkPad, they have ThinkPads available.
Uh-huh.
But they also have, like, this one, and then they have it set up a couple different ways. So it's not like you're building your own. But it's kind of like buying a car, but you want, like, the one model up or two models up,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I think that's dope.
Is yours a lab? You have a laptop?
Yeah, but nonetheless, you can do desktops, laptops, whatever.
Mm. And I think that's also another avenue that I didn't think about, because, like, I always look for, like, I always assumed I needed some type of gaming PC just because of what I wanted to do. But if there's a ThinkPad, right, that has, like, the, has good RAM, like, dope ass RAM, has the right AMD chip that I want, but has a spot for a graphics card, might be able to save some cash in that sense, because I can just put it in.
Well, and what I'm saying is, like, you pick whatever computer you want, and then, like, you go to the next thing and it has more RAM, or it has a bigger hard drive, or,
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, this one starts at 1,000, the next one goes up to 13, the next one goes up to 17. So it's kind of like you're building your own, but you're not,
I understand, 100%. Yeah, and I mean, like, I know, like, when the people I'm talking to, when they're talking about building their own, It's like, here's your case, here's your motherboard, here's your whatever, and they like want you to do it, and like, yeah, you save some money. The 100% you'll save money doing it yourself, and you get the added like thing that you know how to do that, like, which is kind of cool because like right now I'm pretty comfortable going into a computer and taking some shit off, except the CPU. I have never touched a CPU. The only time I ever messed around with a CPU, remember when we went to like your aunt-in-law's?
And one?
No, it was your aunt-in-law's house, and they had that one that was just hanging off, and we just stuck it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever fucked with a CPU, and that was some, like, I feel bad for that, because, like, I was like, that should be on here, and I just pushed it back on. Like, ugh.
Well, Peep Game, for whatever it's worth, Kelly's computer, it's over a year old now.
Uh-huh.
It has been the least stressful thing. Haven't even had to think about it. Just took it out of the box, opened it up. She set up her shit, the Microsoft OneDrive or whatever.
Yeah.
Dope for over a year. So that's like, we all hate computer problems. And we didn't have to build anything. We didn't have to do anything, right? So whatever that's worth to you. That's worth a lot to me because all I do is set up these desks, right? These desks took me like months to set up all the bullshit.
Yeah.
So I can't have like computer problems. Fuck. I'm not the IT guy either,
Yeah, no, 100%. I think my biggest concern is starting on a fresh new computer. I know that seems like a silly thing to be worried about, but like right now, I have the program I use to stream, the thing I make the beats on, the thing that I have the drum pad with, the settings for Discord. All of this stuff just happily lives here. So I'm like, man, if I got a new one.
Do you have OneDrive set up?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I'm under the impression, and we could talk to Brian about this.
Okay. Brian's our IT guy. Twitch.
Yeah. I was telling you, like, the iPhone, I could throw it and buy a new one and have the same shit on that iPhone.
Yeah.
I think you can do the same exact thing with Microsoft now.
Oh.
I think you put your computer in the cloud, and if you have a bunch of shit, you might have to pay whatever a monthly fee. I don't know.
I mean,
but then when you buy a new computer, then you sign in, and all your shit's there.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, that would be.
I was thinking
amazing.
The same thing about the bean can. Like, I'm gonna have to take that extra hard drive we put in. Remember? Yeah. And I was like, I'm not doing any of that bullshit.
Yeah.
I am not doing any of that. I'm gonna get OneDrive and I'm gonna throw that bean can away, burn it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. Let's talk to him about that one because that takes away one of my biggest concerns and time sucks because I mean like setting all that shit up like. Yeah, I've gotten way faster at setting all this shit up because it's fucked up so many times. But if I could just be like, download, and it's just like, here's your shit.
If you set it up for real, like, so you understand it, how many computers are you going to have the rest of your life? I mean,
probably a lot.
Probably a couple more, right? So then every time you get another one, you can just do the same thing. Like,
boop, here you go. Yeah. All right, well. Good talk. Good powwow.
That was our IT nerd out session.
And you know what? And we learned a little something today, Twitch and everybody on here. Think about yourself. Take care of yourself every now and then, okay? Be good to one another. Be good to yourself. And if actions speak louder than words, my mask is past something.
Don't let your passion mask your work. My voice is louder than yours, and you've just been burned.
Oh!
Because I'm Adam. And I didn't write down any bars. I just said 4 words.
That's it. I'm out of here. I'm AK. That RJ TWO. This has been the Afterburn. See you next time. Bye.
That burn was so fantastic, I need a gallon of milk and a tub of chapstick. Coming in this bitch with rhyme swinging and double backflips. If you can't keep up or having fucking trouble, practice. Welcome to After the Burn, AK his mastered his turn, but now you bastards will learn. We plaster in the content and we fucking captured it firm. Compelling or disastrous, you'll kinda have to return. Plaster in the content and we fucking captured it firm. Compelling or disastrous, you'll kinda have to return.